Sometimes the greatest sign that God is changing your life is that your old life suddenly becomes uncomfortable. Nobody tells you this part. You lose interest in things you once couldn't live without. Conversations that used to excite you feel empty. Places you once called home suddenly feel too small. Even some relationships begin to feel different. And you wonder, what's wrong with me? Maybe nothing is wrong with you. Maybe you've simply outgrown what God is calling you to leave. Because God doesn't always change your life by opening a door. Sometimes He makes you uncomfortable enough to leave the room you're in. Look at Moses. Egypt was familiar, powerful, comfortable. But God's purpose for him was bigger than the life he knew. So Moses had to leave. Abraham left his father's house. The disciples left their nets. Lot left Sodom. Every departure looked like loss, until they discovered what God was leading them toward. That's what we often misunderstand. We pray, God, change my life. But when He starts changing us, we become uncomfortable. We ask for a new season while holding on to the old one. We ask for purpose while protecting our comfort. But you cannot step into something new while constantly returning to what? God is asking you to leave. Sometimes the restlessness isn't confusion, it's conviction. Sometimes what once satisfied you no longer does. And sometimes the people walking away aren't being taken from you. They're simply no longer assigned to where you're going. So don't panic when your life starts feeling unfamiliar. Pay attention. God may be disrupting your comfort because He's preparing you for something greater, daughter. The discomfort may be saying, it's time to move. So, instead of asking only, why doesn't this feel right anymore? Ask, what is God trying to show me? Because sometimes God has to make you uncomfortable with where you are, before you become courageous enough to go where He's calling you. Familiar doesn't always mean destined, and uncomfortable doesn't always mean wrong. Sometimes God disrupts before He transforms. This is the code of God. Alignment over applause.